Have you ever wanted the glory of being Pokémon Champion? Well, I have, bitch. Today, we are going to be talking about what Pokémon I would use on my champion team. Hi everybody, my name is Dominic and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is something that I have been wanting to make a video on for the longest time because I am a massive Pokemon fan, and I don't know if you guys know that because it's not like I talk about Pokemon enough. It's not like my last video was Pokemon related or anything. You should go watch, you should go check it out. In today's video, we are going to be talking about all the all-stars. I'm talking cream of the crop. I am talking the peak of existence, the piece de resistance, the je ne sais quoi, all of the French terms, the best of the best. We're talking about my all-star champion Pokemon team. If I was a Pokemon League champion, who would I be using to kick everybody's butt? Now, I have thought long and hard about narrowing it down to 6 different Pokemon that all, would be beneficial to me as a cohesive team, but also are my favorites because I'm not one of those people that I like to IV train and only use the best of the best and the Pokemon that everybody deems acceptable. I like to use Pokemon that I like to use, that I really like their designs. I really like to using them because I just like their movesets or just personal things about them. I have an emotional connection to them. That's how I usually pick a team. But wait, before we go ahead and get started, make sure you go down below and make sure that you like and are subscribed to the channel because I do weird and wacky and nerdy stuff like this all the damn time. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more content like this. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Now, where better to start than with our starter Pokemon? Assuming that I'm starting out like any normal Pokemon protagonist, I would pick a starter of some sort. And the starter that I actually like the best and know for certain I would want on my champion team would be Typhlosion. Typhlosion may not be the best fire starter in the world. There's probably ones that have better stats or, are better out there, but I have a special place in my heart for the whole Typhlosion evolution line. I love Cyndaquil, I love Quilava, I love Typhlosion. I adore them, absolutely. The very first time that I played Pokemon Crystal, which was one of my first Pokemon games ever, I picked Cyndaquil as my starter and it was my best friend. I loved it. I loved that thing so much that the very first time that I had a YouTube channel, the name actually was QuilavaDude27. Don't look it up, it doesn't exist anymore. I deleted the channel, everything is gone, never look for it. But yeah, that was the name of my very first channel because I was just so obsessed with this particular Pokemon. If I were to make a champion team, it would not be complete without a Typhlosion on it. It would have things like Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Sunny Day, things like that. It would just be the ultimate fire type that I would need to destroy anything and everything. I don't know, I just imagine a Typhlosion with a little scarf around its neck or a little dangling necklace like I like to wear, and that would be my partner in crime, and I would really love that. My next Pokemon that is an absolute must on the team, especially since it's gotten its type change in recent generations, is Togekiss. Now, I was always a massive fan of the Togepi evolution line when it was first introduced, and then especially when it got its evolution in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum of turning into Togekiss. I don't know, when it got a fairy typing to turn into fairy flying, it just became so much better. There's something about Togekiss's design that I'm just absolutely obsessed with, and I love that it's considered this beacon of world peace, that whenever you see a Togekiss, the world is at peace. I don't know, I just love that. Togekiss, especially in the anime, I don't know if those of you out there who have watched the Sinnoh anime, I didn't watch much of it, but I did see little clips here and there of certain episodes. There was an episode where Dawn gets a Togekiss, and it was the most adorable thing in the world. I loved it so much, and its design is just so cute. I just want to hug it and watch it fly around. So my Togekiss on my champion team would definitely have things like Aura Sphere, Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam, stuff like that. Probably a status move of some sort. I just think that Togekiss is such an amazingly powerful and bulky Pokemon, especially since turning into a fairy flying type. I think it's good at so much coverage. There's so many things it's good for, and it's cute to boot. Why would you not want a Togekiss on your team? So far we got 2 T Pokemon. We got Typhlosion and we got Togekiss, but the next Pokemon doesn't start with a T. It actually starts with a G. Our third Pokemon that we would have on the team is Gliscor. Yet another Pokemon that got an evolution in Diamond Pearl Platinum. I'm also obsessed with Gliscor. All these Pokemon that are on my team are Pokemon that I've been obsessed with for the longest time, whether it be for design-wise or personal relation-wise. And for Gliscor, it is a little bit more of a personal relation-wise. When I first played through Platinum, I got myself a Gligar, and I had never used a Gliscor before. I'd hardly even seen its evolution. So I was really excited to try one out, and Bitch, it did not disappoint. That Gliscor was one of the key players on my team. It had, I think, like Fire Fang, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, things like that, and it was such a star. It was an MVP. It was so cool. So I know for a fact Gliscor would have to be on my team, especially if it's the shiny version, because my favorite color is blue, and a blue Gliscor. You know. You already know. So my thing would definitely keep stuff like that. Earthquake, Poison Jab, Aerial Ace, or probably like, is there a better flying type move out there that Gliscor can learn? I don't know. I'm not that learned on professional movesets, but I know that Gliscor will forever hold a place in my heart, just as the other Pokemon have. If you're noticing a trend here, I really like personal connections to my team. Ironically, the next Pokemon that's going to be on my team for my 4th member is another reoccurring starting letter. It also starts with a G. We are getting into Gallade. Gallade is a psychic fighting type that again, I know you guys are probably getting tired of it, I have been obsessed with for my entire life. I just think Gallade is so cool. It reminds me of kind of Link from The Legend of Zelda, just a knight who like fights with these like swords on his arms, and he's super cool. And I would want to have things like Swords Dance and Psycho Cut, Close Combat, maybe a Brick Break thrown in there, who knows, just to, you know, psych things up. Just, I love Gallade. I love Gallade. Like, look at it. Its design is so cool. How could you not like Gallade? I'm also noticing that a lot of the evolutions that happened in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum are some of my favorites. Coincidence? I think not. So Gallade, I could also imagine that being another member of my team. I'd want all my Pokemon to have accessories. I don't know if that's just me and I want my Pokemon to be like dressed up so you know they're mine. I'd want the Gallade to also have like a little like side scarf or like something to wear like around the arm, like an armband. I don't know, I just think that'd be really cool and really cute. So Gallade, you reserved the 4th spot on the team. So I knew that I wanted a water type on the team because water type is one of my favorite types alongside fairy, but I already have a fairy type member of my team, which I love very dearly. So I wanted to pick a water type Pokemon that also had some pretty good coverage along with its typing. And the Pokemon that I decided on that I am obsessed with as well is Kingdra. I mean, it's a dragon seahorse. How could you not want it on your team? Kingdra is a fantastic Pokemon. I would probably have things like Surf, Dragon Pulse, like on that thing. It's so good, and it's a great special attacker, its design is amazing, and Water Dragon type is an amazing type. I think the only Pokemon that has Water Dragon besides Kingdra is Palkia. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong, because I totally could be if I'm just like completely blanking on a Pokemon. I remember when I was younger fighting Claire in Crystal and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and always wanting a Kingdra, but never knowing how it evolved. I didn't know that you needed like a special item to evolve it, so I never could get myself a Kingdra until way later in life, when I started learning more about Pokemon and how to actually play the game. Finally got myself a Kingdra when I was replaying Crystal recently, and it was amazing. It was so good. And so I think that playthrough really helps solidify it a spot on my team, along with the type coverage of Water Dragon, which is a really, really good type pairing that I think reserves it the 5th spot on my team. Now, so far we've got 5 total Pokemon, so there's only one more spot remaining. So far we've got Typhlosion, we've got Togekiss, Gliscor, Gallade, Kingdra, all fantastic all-star Pokemon that would be fantastic on any team, and the fact that I'm going to be using them cohesively, this team is going to be great. But the very last Pokemon that I would want on my team is someone that I had to think long and hard, because, you know, when you're down to the wire, when you're down to the very last spot, this is when you start, like, you know, really splitting hairs on who absolutely you need on this team. And I will tell you guys that I was actually debating between 3 separate Pokemon for this last spot. So picking this last Pokemon was not easy, and I will tell you the 3 Pokemon that I was debating between for the last spot were Frostlass, Sceptile, and Scizor. All of which are some of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Like, nothing could top these Pokemon to me. All 3 of them are fantastic, and again, would be good on any single team that you'd want to use them on. But the Pokemon that I figured that I needed coverage for on my team last, and the Pokemon that I frankly didn't want to make this team without, is Sceptile. Sceptile is another example of a Pokemon that, even though I have another starter on my team, I would somehow find a way to make it work. I would somehow find a way to get a Trico and evolve it through a Sceptile. Even if I already had a starter, I would make it work. I would steal it from someone if I had to, because I just need a Sceptile. It would have things like Leaf Blade, it would have Dual Chop for when it Mega Evolves and turns into a Grass Dragon, which is incredible, amazing, love that. Sceptile is another Pokemon that I have a personal relation to of when I first played the Hoenn games, which actually were some of the very first games that I played as well, was Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I think I played Emerald before I played Ruby and Sapphire, which is a little out of order, but I think I played Emerald first, and I picked Trico because it looked the coolest to me. I don't know, I just really liked it a lot. So I know that Sceptile has a solidified place on the team. And there you have it. There is my little champion team, just all those 6 Pokemon that I love so dearly. So if you ever want to come for me as a champion, these are the Pokemon that you're going to be fighting against. All my best friends in the world who are all going to have some super cute accessories. Also, personally, looking at my team, I think I would have to, if I was going to replace a champion of a region, if I wasn't like in a separate region of my own, if I was going to replace a champion, I think I would be the Johto champion. Absolutely. Johto is one of my favorite regions. I think Gen 2 is my favorite next to Gen 5, so I definitely would be the Johto champion. Of all the regions, that'd be me. You know it would be me. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you go down below, hit that like and subscribe button so you can keep up with the content of mine if you want to see more of it. Also, for today's comment question of the day, let me know down in the comment section below, what team would you have if you were a champion of any single region at all? I just think it's so cool picking out your favorite Pokemon and who you think would be like the best like of your favorites and just putting it together on a cohesive team. I don't know, I had a lot of fun making this video and it's just something that I think about a lot and I really wanted to let out to an outlet. So let me know down in the comment section below what Pokemon you would want to use. But again, thank you guys so very much for watching and I hope to see you Pokemon trainers in the next one. Bye bye!